We're back in Slugblastland.
Slugblaster.
We're back in Bob-Omb Battlefield.
We're back here in Bob-Omb Battlefield. We're here. One of us has been possessed by ghosts. A strange man named de Havilland has just smiled. And things are about to get even more interesting.
Tonight!
Tonight, on Top Gear.
Godfrey
Aiden.
wears a hat.
Godfrey
Joey wears a hat. And Aiden wears a hat.
And Aiden is possessed by ghosts. Tonight on Top Gear. Ghosts.
Tonight on Top Gear,
I'm not watching it.
Aiden gets possessed. Jamie remembers an apple. And Joey is fine.
That's
That's not the Top Gear theme.
I know it is the thing that people hum whenever someone is fine though.
True.
Anyway,
things are happening.
If we're resuming in media res, Aiden is gonna go over and try and slap himself.
Yeah, I mean, your hand goes right through you. It's not ideal.
What?
Jamie, seeing this, goes over to slap Aiden's body.
I mean, yeah, that one works. You're not a ghost.
Does
Do anything?
I mean, nothing really happens.
Do I feel it?
Oh, yeah, you feel it.
Ah!
The connection between body and soul is strange and wondrous. Your body, however, seems completely unfazed and is sort of just like stood at the doorway. But you know,
Jamie's going to just sort of turn to wherever de Havilland is and go, "Hey, creepy guy trying to kill us, de Havilland. Do you have any like anti-ghost remedies or something?"
well, you see, I've been waiting for an opportunity like this for a long time. How about you all come with me and we'll sort this right out. And he walks over to one of the torch bearing wall sconces, and he pulls it, and a staircase into a mysterious basement.
Godfrey whispers to the ghost of Aiden, like, Aiden, I think we're gonna have to kill this guy, but he doesn't really whisper it, and so it's very audible.
Aiden sort of gestures to the fact that he is a ghost and goes, "How will that help, dude?"
Well, he doesn't say anything else.
Aiden's just gonna, like, try and, like, poke his body in the eye. Just like, get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out!
It seems like, I mean, it's largely unbothered. You poke yourself and you feel yourself get poked. It's a very odd sensation. De Havilland stands at the top of the stairs and goes, "Well, come on, look, I'm a bit of a ghost researcher, and I think this is a really exciting opportunity to, well, further my research. You know, and maybe I can help you out."
Oh, you're a mad scientist.
No,
Okay,
he's
let's
a
go.
ghost researcher. We have them on null.
I would like to stress I'm a perfectly reasonable person. I like to consider myself, I consider myself a regular scientist rather than a mad scientist.
I mean, you don't look very
lame.
angry. You look more happy than
Yeah, that's
anything
kind of
else.
lame.
Wait,
He's just a normal guy who's going to help us out. Can someone drag my body to his basement? Because I don't know if it's gonna go on its own.
Okay. Okay. Jamie attempts to pick up Aiden's body.
Hold Aiden gently, like hamburger.
Do I have to roll for this?
Yeah, give me a roll to pick it up.
That's a 3 and a 6.
You're...
Yeah, I mean, no. Weirdly enough, the body is like, I don't know. Maybe these weird ghosts have like some loose levitating properties or something, but it's like really easy to pick up for some reason.
In reality, Aiden is just very light.
That's also an option.
Jamie just picks up Aiden fully above the head, like carrying a large box or something, and starts and starts following de Havilland.
Yeah, I mean, all right, cool. So you go down the stairs and you see what is like so obviously a mad scientist basement. There's like steam pipes, there's fucking gears and shit everywhere, there's tables with ominous looking like contraptions, there's all sorts.
Oh, dude, you're definitely a mad scientist.
Look, you've got to have a certain accoutrement and like, you know, it's the area I'm in.
Yeah, but don't make yourself sound lame.
He's making himself sound normal because he is a normal man, and he's trying to help, and if you could not insult him repeatedly, that would probably be useful for the whole me getting my body back thing.
Oh, right, yeah.
Well, look, what I'm going to do is I am going to what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you in a bit of a contraption and try and swap your souls out. So if you could say put your friend's body on this table over here, and if you now ghosted could sort of, I don't know, float nearby for the time being. We'll figure this out as we go.
All right. Do I need to? Is there a second table that I need to float near, or?
No, you're good.
Amy puts down Aiden's body in the least gentle manner possible.
Ow!
Not thinking. Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah.
Look, this is all very straightforward. I've got a bit of a machine that sucks things, you know, and we go.
Do
from
you
one
mean
to
a
the other.
vacuum cleaner?
No. That. Actually, what is one of those? I don't think
Godfrey
I've
like
heard of
very
that
audibly
before.
snickers at a machine that sucks things.
Jamie is going to painstakingly and futile painstakingly and in the worst manner possible try and describe a vacuum cleaner.
So
She ends up saying explaining it's something like a river, like a reverse balloon that cleans things. But in a lot more words, a lot more confusingly.
That sounds really. I'll just stick to my dustpan and brush, I think.
It's basically an automated dustpan and brush.
Oh, well, that sounds pretty good. I don't have to go and get one sometime. Anyway.
Do you have electricity?
What's that?
So, I don't think they sell vacuums here.
No, I don't think they do either. Look, what usually happens is I throw a large lever and lightning strikes the lightning rod at the top of my house, and that makes everything
Oh.
go through
Oh,
sort of a transmission of what I've decided to call lightning energy.
Jamie, Jamie puts her hand up.
Yes, is that something I can help you with?
Do you mean electricity?
Oh, electricity is lightning energy. I kind of prefer lightning energy. I'm not going to you. Anyway, oh, what's that? Oh, God. Okay, so you stand under this thing, and he pulls down a sort of cone of metal attached to tubing. And then I put this thing on top of your body's top, I guess. And he pulls down another big tubing thing. And then what's going to happen is I'm going to pull this lever, and the two of you should be swapped. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds like
Yeah.
something that'll work.
Yeah. Of course it should. Of course it should. Now, if anyone else has any other suggestions, those might be, well, you know. If anyone has any other better tested suggestions or any adjustments, I mean, you all seem reasonably adept people when it comes to these things.
Well, that sounds like nobody's got a complaint.
Sounds like nobody's got a complaint.
Put me back in there.
Let's go. And we pull a lever, and it does indeed suck the ghost out of your body. Wonderful stuff. It doesn't seem to put the you back in your body, however. So now there are two ghosts. You and indeterminate dirt mass. And the indeterminate dirt mass doesn't look very happy at this predicament. What do you want to do about this one?
Amy's going to walk over to Aiden's empty body now. Grab the mouth, open it, and just point to it. Turn to Aiden and say, "Get in."
Aiden's gonna nod and sort of try to, like, climb inside himself.
Yeah, roll me some dice. Let's see how successful you are at climbing inside yourself.
Well, I don't have any boost, and well, I technically have boost on turbo. I'm not using my board for this, so I can't really argue in favor of the kinetic deck. So one die it is.
Is there any way I could theoretically assist with this?
Yeah, for sure. You can try and, like, line the body and the ghost spirit up or something like that.
Okay. How does helping out work in her Slugblaster again?
I don't know.
Let me look that up then. You can use boost or kick or dares to improve a teammate's action roll. You can take or nope slams for each other. You can shelter your components. Yada yada. Okay, so yeah, so you can add boost kick and or dares, which are the thing that let you do extra
God
bits.
damn
and
it!
pieces.
My attitude kick explicitly can't be shared. God damn it!
No.
I think I'm rolling one die on this.
Yeah, go for it.
5!
5. Yeah, I mean you get in there. You get in there, but the ghost the now uncaged ghost seems really annoyed that really quite annoyed that you are now like free of his that he is now completely free and you are back in the body he was really quite happy to be in.
Yeah! Woo!
Woo! Back
See?
in business.
I told you guys there was nothing to worry about here. He's just a nice guy.
Yeah, absolutely nothing to worry about. He's a perfectly nice guy. And then restraints lock into your hands and he goes, well, this is lovely, isn't it? Let's do a bit more science. And you are strapped to a table now.
Well, there's... Well, I'm... It worked. We don't need to...
Yeah.
We don't need to do that.
I mean, I thought we could, try and put the other ghost back in with you and see what 2 ghosts in one body did. I thought that would be a fun thing to do, right?
No, that's fine. You could do that.
Godfrey puts his finger out and is like, "I've got an idea." He then proceeds to run at de Havilland and attempt to bash him over the head with his skateboard.
Yeah, okay, roll me some dice. Bash de Havilland over there.
All right, 6. Holy shit!
Yeah, okay. You fucking sorry, I'll be quiet because my partner's asleep. You crumple this man. He is. He goes "Bleh," and falls to the floor in a bit of a heap.
He makes a very vampire noise.
He makes the most vampire noise. You never saw this one coming. And he crumples to the ground and he goes, but I thought we could learn so much. And then he faints and he is dealt with for the time being. What do you want to do about this now, angry ghost? And how are you going to get these restraints off?
Good question. I hadn't planned any further, and neither had Godfrey.
Okay, so you've knocked out the one guy who knows how to get me off this table.
Jamie's going to clasp her hands together in front of her mouth for a bit. Squint her eyes very clearly deep in thought before going, "Don't worry, I have a plan. I'm pulling out the zero cannon."
Awesome.
Delightful.
This should do it. Jamie's going to aim very precisely at them. Well, as precisely as she can with a machine called the Zero Cannon.
Focus it, or
I mean, in my mind, the way the Zero Cannon works is it kind of sort of lobs a projectile into the air, which kind of just deletes matter. So
yeah.
Aiden is matter.
It's like a grenade launcher that just fucking uses the delete command on a paint tool.
It does.
Aiden Sinclair loses a hand.
It does worms shit to terrain.
It does worm shit terrain.
Fire!
I love worms.
She's going to she's very clearly doing mental arithmetic to figure out where she needs to launch the projectile to get to try and get the restraints and not Aiden.
Yeah. Okay. roll me some dice. Can you successfully shoot off just the restraints?
That's a 1 and a 6.
Well,
Will you succeed?
Yeah, you got a 6. You did it.
Jamie fires the projectile.
Yeah, you take off the restraints. Aiden is now free, and you have put a hole through the wall of this rather mad scientist's underground laboratory.
Ooh, that's.
Now, that's okay for now, but I mean, yeah, I mean, okay, there is now a lab that is probably about to fall apart, and very angry ghost.
Are you completely insane?
yeah,
It
let's
worked.
get going.
What did I do wrong?
You're destroying this nice man's house!
He's not nice. He tried to put a ghost in you, but getting out of here, I don't give a shit.
It was a little over-enthusiastic.
Yeah,
I'm
I was
sure
kinda
we
like,
could have talked him out of it.
I was going.
I don't.
Listen, I was
He's
going.
a vampire. I don't give a shit.
He's not a
Leave.
vampire. Vampires are not real.
Jamie pulls out something she found on the way here. A pad of sticky notes. Writes down something along the lines. On one of them. Something along the lines. Lines of. Hey, dude. Sorry for knocking you out. But like, you shouldn't just randomly put ghosts in people. Sorry about your wall.
Aiden's going to run over to. Aiden is going to quickly run over to. Aiden is going to quickly run over to de Havilland and open his mouth to make sure he doesn't have fangs.
I mean, like, all his teeth are sharp, if that's anything, but he doesn't have, like, just fangs.
Jamie patiently waits in line to stick the post-it note on de Havilland's forehead.
The logical place to put a post-it note.
Obviously.
See, he's not a vampire. He's just
I believe you.
he's just a weird guy, but he's nice.
Hold on, he's got so many sharp teeth. That's like a vampire plus, right?
He's like a shark.
Yeah, I think he's like a super vampire.
That's no, you're
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
you're
So
pushing the
we confirmed
goalpost. He's like a
worse.
shark man.
Okay, that's worse.
But
We're
it's
leaving.
but vampires therefore are not real.
That doesn't prove vampires aren't real, Aiden.
Okay, but it doesn't prove that they do exist because we've not seen one. So my skepticism is still entirely
You
reasonable.
also haven't successfully proven he's not a vampire.
Okay, I think we should drop this. What are we going to do about the ghost?
The ghost is, like, looking kind of annoyed that you're all ignoring it, I'm going to be honest. It's like, it's kind of floating there and it's looking like a little indignant. It's like, it's thrown some shit about, it's made some stuff spark, it's made some spooky noises, and you're all just, like, thoroughly ignoring it, and it looks really annoyed about
Aiden
this.
turns to the ghost and just goes, "Hey, and then he gestures towards de Havilland. You know?
Jamie also turns around and gives like a big obnoxious wave like hi to the ghost.
Godfrey pointedly does not pay attention to the ghost.
Joey doesn't care that much that there's a ghost there.
Look, there's ghosts. It's not the. It's whatever. Well, you know, the ghost figures. Look, any port in a storm, and attempts to dive into de Havilland to try and, like, possess him while he's unconscious. The ghost fails utterly and just sort of bounces off.
Aiden just sort of runs up the stairs. As soon as the ghost has turned away to look at de Havilland, he's running up the stairs.
Jamie's just going to look at the ghost and go, well, that doesn't seem to be how you do it.
Godfrey is also leaving, to be clear.
Wait, won't the door still be locked? Hold on.
I mean, yes.
There's windows.
And guns.
You can keep putting holes in things, I guess. It does technically work.
Many situations can be solved by just putting holes in walls.
I'll be honest, when Jamie pulled out the zero cannon, I was expecting people to stop me.
Somebody!
The person who would have stopped her is
unconscious on the floor!
Yeah, unconscious in the floor, and then also the other one was in restraints, so, like, there was no way it was happening. Well, that it wasn't happening, I mean.
But yeah. Jamie's just going to notice that the door is locked, and try and pick de Havilland's pockets.
Yeah, sure. Roll
Awesome.
me some dice. What do you find in de Havilland's pockets?
You find mouse traps.
That's 2 2s, so I look cool while doing it, but...
You look cool while doing it, but you do find de Havilland's patented pocket trap. Defense against all greedy pickpockets. He invented it on a whim. It's not actually very useful, apart from exactly now, apparently. Take a slam for having your fingers unpleasantly pinched.
Hold on. I need to nope that slam. I've already got 2.
No, fair enough.
So you mark 2 trouble.
Yeah, I know. Just my drawing program is being a bit slow on the uptake.
Ah.
I have marked 2 trouble.
Pray tell, how do you dodge this slam? How do you avoid it?
Jamie just yanks her fingers out at just the right moment that it yanks out the pocket trap, and she catches it in midair and then goes back to rifling through his pockets.
Yeah, okay. Roll me another dice to rifle through his pocket.
So now she just has his pocket trap.
Yoink.
Yoink.
That's a 4 this time.
Yeah. I mean, you find a huge you find a like a ring of keys, and it's not the most keys in the world, but it's it's some keys, right? And as you stand up, you realize the ghost has been in fact looking over your shoulder, and it's like it's going to start causing problems soon.
Hey, personal space, dude. Jamie walks to the door.
Wait, if de Havilland has a fucking trap in his pocket, how does he go through his own pockets?
He knows where it is.
Yeah.
Badly.
He's got other hidden pockets.
He knows the
don't worry
parry
about it.
windows.
Yeah. He's got it.
Ah, like Jamie just did, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jamie's just going to walk to the door and start trying the keys.
The ghost is going to continue standing vaguely indignantly behind you.
So are we like back up in the main room?
Yeah, you're
just
back
by
up
the
in
door?
the main room. Yeah, you're all just by the door. There's some keys.
Jamie's
There's a
just
ghost
going
there
to
who's like kind of
going-
indignant about the whole affair.
Jamie's just gonna lean her head half to the crane her neck half to the side in the way where she's still looking at the door, but like she's very clearly trying to be heard by the ghost and just say, "Yo, personal space, dude."
The ghost like sidles up closer just to be kind of annoying.
Dude. Jamie starts trying the keys.
Yeah, fair enough. You find a key. You find the key that does the job.
Jamie opens the door and does a sort of like after you motion towards the ghost.
The ghost does a very polite after you motion and insists, no, you go first.
No, you go first.
Godfrey walks through the door in the middle of this.
The ghost can't kill you if the vibes are wrong.
The ghost can't fill you if the vibes are wrong. The ghost gives Godfrey a very stern look.
You must understand, as the chill, Jamie is the one who is designated doing this fucking shaggy antics doing this during this.
Godfrey is like he is attempting to walk out of the door with as much confidence and panache as he can muster in order to make it so the ghost doesn't want to get in him. He wants to seem
Joey
too
just
cool
walks
for the
out
ghost.
the door as unremarkably as possible because he does not have the time or energy to do anything with his walk.
Aiden grabs the rest of the bottle of the juice that tastes like sorbet. For later.
For later.
Jamie briefly goes back down to the basement to give to Haviland his keys back.
He sort of groggily like looks up and he's just like, what? What?
Dude, there's a post-it note on your head. That'll explain it.
Aiden follows Jamie down just to like poke his head into the basement and going, I'm taking the rest of your juice. We
Okay.
just so you know, I'm stealing it. If that's okay.
Jamie goes,
I mean,
"Here,
I
have
would-
your keys back."
I would prefer you didn't, but
Okay, he
and
sets it on
faints
the
again.
ground.
Jamie places the keys on top of the floor of the post-it note on top of de Haviland's forehead.
Awesome.
And then leaves.
Oh,
It's
An
dear.
incredible party of people.
We're the
Aiden then-
first people to out-vibe the waking pits.
Aiden just walks out and goes, okay, so we should definitely come back here. Well, no. I won't be able to, because
No.
I'm probably going to get swapped back. But I'll make a note that this is here, so then me and my friends can actually come here, and, because there's going to be
Ideally,
another
your
guy.
version of the Haviland won't remember.
Well, yeah, he won't, unless they're having the same... somehow,
Well,
despite
they wouldn't be.
I mean, we're out of sync. I suppose technically they could still encounter their version of him. But I doubt it.
Augie's had to deafen for a bit. That was a knock at the door.
So basically what I'm saying is, you guys probably can't come here again, but I can. So that's another win for me, specifically. Another reason why I'm the coolest.
Jamie just sort of like quirks an eyebrow at Aiden. Aiden and does sort of like, "What about me?" flourish.
I mean, I don't think you're going to be allowed back here. You did destroy part of his basement. That
It won't have happened though.
Well, it will. No, because I'm
What do you
gonna
mean?
get moved back, but you're gonna still stay in this version of the multiverse with his destroyed house.
With his
Yeah,
destroyed
but I'm gonna be back then.
I mean, you don't have to go back then. Nothing bad has happened that would, like, necessitate a change.
Can you go back and stop me from licking that mandible?
That's
Don't go
I'll
back. I
remember
don't
to
want to
stop
have to.
you licking the mandible if I go back.
yeah.
I
Make
don't
make
wanna
a
have
list.
to.
I don't think you'll need to go back. But I guess we should see what happens in Quahalia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, see what
Jamie
happens.
Bryan.
Have we gotten the material that we need?
Jamie gets out the subspace.
That's a good question. Do you have the thing that you want?
Yeah, you got the thing that you want.
Jamie holds up some of the Marvel stuff.
Okay. Time to do some research.
Yeah.
Jamie gets out the subspace ambulance and just sort of like, while this is happening, tries to figure out where they need to go next.
Yeah, okay. We are going to figure out where you guys go next. Where are you? Well, obviously you're going to go to Quahalia.
But where do we go to Quahalia?
But where do you go to Quahalia? That is the question, isn't it? Where are we going to go? Give me a second. Okay, yeah, let's see. You have to do.
Oh, you've suddenly got louder.
Oh, sorry. You have to do some sick tricks into a big trench that is nearby. And at the bottom of this thing, as long as you're going quick enough or being sick enough, as is often the case, there will be a portal you can pass through, and everything will be good.
So is the trench like half pipe shaped?
Yeah, it's classic half pipe shit.
Okay. Jamie's going to patiently wait for everyone else to be done before being the first one down there.
Pardon me.
Aiden is just gonna. He's gonna keep it simple. He's just gonna walk up to the edge, do a fun little. He's gonna jump, do a 180, wave to the others, and then do another 180, land on the thing, on his board, and skate down. Check it. That's a 1.
That's a 1. Okay, yeah, you are just going to hit the ground hard.
I can't really take a third slam, so if that is a slam, which I have to assume it is,
yeah, that's a slam.
I'm gonna nope that, and right, so he just fails the
Yeah, he fails his trick. It's like, it's not the end of the world. It's like
I think what he actually does, he fails the trick and only goes like part way through. And so rather than like colliding with the ground and then like sliding all the way down, he's going to very quickly turn 2-dimensional, like essentially splat into the ground and be like a shape on the ground, skate down it for a bit, and then re-3-dimensionalize out of it.
That's fair. Now, I have a question about this slap. Would the other Aiden note this?
That's a really good question. We don't even know if she's doing it right now, but would she know that?
No. Would she know that?
I think she'd be willing to take the hit.
Yeah, she'd be willing to take the hit, wouldn't she? It's not that bad. There's not that long to go. There is a bright flash of light, and Aiden is here. And so is Aiden.
They both at the same time. It's just, don't worry, guys, I'm okay. And then I'm gonna edit this on, so I'm gonna edit the two things together when I also have like regular Aiden going, "Don't worry, guys, I'm okay." What? Huh? Who are you? Who are you? Wait. Yeah, I saw you in the crystal. Yeah, back in. And then they both say it at the same time, so I'm gonna say it twice and then edit it together if I eventually edit this. Prismatia! Prismatia! And then at the same time, and then Aiden, like Aiden with an E is gonna cover her mouth, and Aiden with an A isn't, and he's just gonna go, "Oh fuck!" You shouldn't say that. I know, but why are you here? Why are you here and I'm not there? I don't know. And then she sees everyone else. Hey guys!
Jamie immediately skates down, doing a sig 360 on the way. Check it. That is a 2 and a 6. We win these.
Apparently fucking so. Jesus. Alright.
And the
Have a chill moment.
and just immediately lands into giving Aiden a hug.
She is going to hug back.
Yay!
Yay! Friendship.
Yay, friendship. We love friendship. Friendship is good.
Oh, it's been. I didn't think I was ever gonna see you again.
Yeah. It's been so weird not having you around, dude.
Those other guys they kind of suck.
Did other me suck?
Yeah.
Oh.
He just sort of appeared, like, all the time, and it was weird.
Oh, no, I do that here too. Sorry.
Oh.
It's like I'm disconnected from time. Is the other me disconnected from time?
I don't... I think he was disconnected from space.
How?
I don't know how it happened. There was a peel back. There was I think, or something like that. Just suddenly we were going through Operablum, and then suddenly I was still there and you and Joey weren't. And there was other guys.
Yeah.
And then they said, "Oh, we have to get back to our friend Freya." And then we went and saw Freya, and she looked exactly like Godfrey, which was weird. Because something had happened. So is Godfrey here right now?
Yeah.
Amy points at Godfrey.
Aiden just sort of looks up from like the divot in the cave, like, "Oh wow."
What? I don't want to do this again.
Nothing. You just look. You look really different.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Godfrey has to deal with the shit we have to deal with now as well. It's kind of funny.
Oh no, does that mean... Oh no, I'm not going to ask that question. I'm not going to ask that question. So... How has everything been?
Stressful.
You know the woman that Godfrey saw when he got rotated.
Yeah.
I saw her. I
Oh.
was
Oh, what happened?
I was I was trying to find other you a way home because if I found other you a way home, then I'd find a way to get you home as well because that's how it works. Jamie stops herself from saying that's how it works by noticing that
By
I'm still
noticing
here.
that it isn't.
Um, that's how I thought it worked, and so the meteor on Prismatia, like the used the zero cannon to get to the center of it, and then time stopped, and the woman appeared, said I wasn't supposed to be here, and I'm disconnected from fate or something, and then she made the meteor explode into a bridge, and uh, now you're here, yay!
I'm...
Hey, wait. Aiden is here. So if you went back, Jamie, would she still be here and not there?
That's
Go back where?
oh.
How about I stop
Oh,
this conversation
no.
right now? If we didn't swap back, then there's a possibility I don't go home. Go back to the apple! Now!
That's oh, what
What
oh no
what
oh
does...
no.
Hey, what does that mean? What's that supposed to mean? What's this apple?
Jamie's just going to sort of break down into going more and more. Oh no. And Jamie's going to. She's not going to go back to the apple, but she's going to try and do something that happened earlier, but yeah, but well, she didn't exactly do it earlier, but she might be able to. She's not thinking straight. She is not thinking straight in many ways, and she is just going to attempt to stop time. Whether it be woman style or
Stop time
Aiden
woman
style
style.
or
Time
anything.
woman style.
It's Jamie's just essentially going to what's happening is she's going to have a chronal panic attack.
Yeah.
Do I roll for this or something?
I mean, I think so. I mean, you get to dictate what happens, I think, but like roll to let's give it
That's a 6.
Okay, cool.
You've rolled a 6 to have a panic attack.
Yeah, which means
Awesome.
something good happens, I think.
It means you have a really good panic attack.
Your panic attack goes super well or something.
Because like Jamie's essentially wrapped up in the horrible things of, oh no, if I do this, I might not, my friend might not get home. But if I don't do this, my friend might not get home. Oh, oh no, and she's a,
Yeah?
she's she's essentially going to going to going to going to going to look time for I assume I'm going to assume the sex means time has somewhat stopped. She's just going to look around around, and she's going to notice that we never dealt with the ghost.
Yeah, Ghost is here.
He's just
Just
been following.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Respectable.
Ghost is here. Don't worry about it. We'll do.
So Jamie, while time is stopped, is going to try and do something that will change the situation.
Yeah.
To immediately
Which is-
change the conversation.
Which is, she's going to, while time is stopped, she's going to try and do some stuff that, when time resumes, will enrage the ghost.
Okay. And what
Interesting.
would this be?
Punch it.
You are going to punch the ghost.
Yes.
You're going to do a fucking Dio combo to this ghost.
Yes.
Sure. Roll me a dice to see how successful your Dio combo is.
Die, Kakyoin.
That's a 2 and a 3. I fail miserably.
Yeah, you punch the ghost and like nothing happens. It's a ghost. Uh
I think at this point time resumes.
you have successfully punched a ghost and nothing has happened.
Wow. Nothing.
Jamie is going to essentially hysterically break down. Her voice starts doing the doubling effect that happens when her symptoms get real bad.
Oh dear.
As she like breaks as she like sort of breaks down.
What do you mean, the apple? What is this?
We already mentioned Jamie's like unstuck from time, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, the apple would be like a splitting point in the timeline.
So. Okay, so
And so if she goes back there and does the other option, we don't know what would happen, but something else would.
I have an idea. Aiden is going to like pick up her board and like point to her. Okay, so I installed this mod on it recently, that lets me mess around with the dimensionality of things. I can become 2D or a bunch of other stuff. What if I give myself another time dimension so I can just sort of step to the left and be outside of time, and then as soon as you get back to the right time, I can step back in. Because if I'm not in the timeline, I won't be affected by the change to the timeline, right?
But what about the rest of us? Well, mostly me and Godfrey, but I guess also the other Aiden. I mean, no, he still has the same board as you, so he could also do that. But what about me and Godfrey?
I can do that, but what if that still happens, and what if there's another swap back, and then there's just two of you? Oh. This is all assuming that we can change time at all, and that she is not just going to make a new timeline where things are better. We don't really have evidence either way. Do we?
The bridge, it had a reflection.
It did, yeah. But that was...
And it wasn't in sync.
Oh. So it's already been done. She's already done it in the future?
You just got back.
I don't understand how this would work, because we never had a bridge. I never went to any bridge.
Yeah, the bridge was because of the timeline split. So the reflection of the bridge, because it was made of the same like crystals as all the other stuff, showing like other worlds. But the bridge only existed in ours. So the fact that there was a reflection, and the only reflection,
Because if the bridge only existed within the timeline where... If it only existed for you because you're the only ones who met that weird woman, then it proves that it has to have already been done.
Jamie,
It
I
can't
don't
have been
want to
another...
die.
What if
Amy just fucking shuts down.
we're not... I know what to do. There's one thing I've learned, in that sometimes you will reach a really hard point in your life where something needs to be done and no one needs to do anything, and no one wants to do anything. And my parents have told me that sometimes you just have to do it anyway, and sometimes you have to make people do things that they don't want to do. And I didn't think that was... that didn't sound very cool, but... And I don't want to make Jamie do anything. But... if I do something really, really messed up, there's one person who will be forced into doing something. And if I never... and if I disappear, then you can go back and get another me. But I am going... I can make this right, and I don't know what's going to happen. But I think it's gonna work. Aiden is going to grab the dimensional ballast on her board and, like, crank it up as far as it will go, and add as many dimensions to herself as possible.
You see stretched before you the grand scope of reality. For everybody else, you see Aiden tessellate, and for a brief moment, everything is Aiden, and Aiden is everything, and then they are gone.
Both of them?
No. Because only one of them cranked the dimensional ballast. And
And Jamie's scream is cut off in the middle of it, just middle of it. Record scratch. Let's try this again.
So, briefly, however, Aiden, you see everything. You see the grand scope of reality stacked on top of each other. Every multiverse stacked like the layers of French pastry. And you see the layer that you just left shudder. And then there are two of them, sort of in the same place, side by side. You're still processing having higher dimensions. You're not sure what you can do here, but for a moment, for a while, you see everything. And everybody else. Aiden has disappeared, and Jamie has disappeared. And nothing happens. And nothing continues to happen. And you know, you're looking around and you're trying to see, you know, what's changed, what's, you know, surely reality's going to stop, or everything's going to revert, or you know, something, anything. Two of your friends have disappeared into the depths of what is reality and what isn't, and are changing things in a way you don't understand because you can't see it, but there is nothing happening, and Jamie and Aiden are gone. And Jamie, you do the thing. You're back. The bridge is there. Everyone's there. There's it's just you. It's just you. There's not two of you. There's just the one of you. And you have the memory. And you're back, and everyone's there, and everything's fine. And it's Aiden with an A, but everyone's there, and everything's okay.
And Aiden tosses the apple into the air.
In my mind, Jamie arrives mid-apple toss, and instead of physically knocking it out of the air, Jamie just stops Aiden from catching it with the scream that was cut off by her traveling back in time. Time completes, and it just fucking shocks everyone because it is very clearly they only had half of it, and it is half of it, and it was incredibly sudden. And Jamie looks freaked the fuck out.
And the apple hits the ground, and everything is different.
Okay, so, well, I was kind of hoping
we unmark the slams we got and trouble we got, since these are different characters.
What were you kind of hoping?
Presumably was hoping for the answer yes. Oh right, Aiden just goes, well, I was kind of hoping you'd just sort of knock it out, but what happened? What happened, dude?
Maybe just fully she assumes the fatal position and falls onto her side. And she is not responding.
So, okay, just turns to the others. Before we do anything, I don't think she wants to, we should probably let her do that. So, the idea was I was going to throw this in the air, right? And then I was going to catch it, and then I was going to tell her to come back and stop me from catching it. But I was only going to do it afterwards. And because no one would just stop me from catching an apple if they didn't know what I was, especially not her. But, clearly it's a lot worse. Clearly it's a lot worse than we could have imagined.
Okay. What?
It's I just wanted to test the hypothesis, and well, she's come back, and so now whatever happened to her won't happen. But I mean, what happened?
I, she was back and then she was gone. 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 She was back and then she was gone.
Jamie.
Ash, can I take a? Can I just step back? So Jamie's having this panic attack in the
Yes.
B timeline in the past.
In the B timeline. In the
Can
past,
Aiden
yeah.
with an E just sort of, like, extra dimensionally, like, just sort of rest a hand on her
Yeah.
and just sort of unsure if she'll hear it, like, it's okay, it's fine, I'll be back. There's just someone I need to meet.
Yeah, like Aiden with an E is now has figured out how to like get real fucky with it, shall we say?
Mhm.
By, in classic style, completely overriding the manufacturer's instruction.
And then Aiden with an A, back in proper three-dimensional space, is just going to reach a hand down to Jamie.
We need to get going.
Yeah.
We need to get going.
We've got stuff to do. We should get to Popularia.
Jamie, mid Aiden's sentence, Jamie starts skating off.
All right, we're going.
Okay.
Coverage immediately starts getting going, having comprehended very little of what's been happening.
Joey,
Just sort of in
of course,
general.
gets on his board and starts riding off. And notices that his reflection is a bit behind him, and then speeds up to catch up.
Yeah. Your reflections are doing different tricks, and Jamie knows what tricks they are.
Jamie knows.
Jamie knows what's happening.
Jamie knows what's up. She's with it.
Jamie, like for the briefest second, locks eyes with herself through the crystal, and then just shakes her head and looks forward.
Now, I'm going to ask a question to you all. Do you want to then continue to play out everything we did prior, or do we want to skip to the bit Jamie is probably going to change?
I think we should probably skip to the change point.
Skip to De Havilland, essentially.
Yeah. We skip to De Havilland. That's where we'll skip to. We skip to Mr. De Havilland. He's here.
But can I make a few small additions? Just incredibly minor things that happened because Jamie's done this before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The centipede fight went a bit quicker, and instead of getting third, she got second in the skating competition.
Mm-hmm.
Did she stop did she stop Aiden from from figuring out he can stop time? Or did
No,
Okay, cool.
but was like throughout the entire run, she's been noticeably quieter. Has basically not said a word. Said a word.
I imagine the conversation in stopped time happened differently because I'm like, well, I figured out I could do this, and then Jamie's just like, yeah, you did that before.
Yeah. Jamie does still look around for the woman though, but she's noticeably angrier when she does so.
So then de Havilland shows up.
So then de Havilland is here, and you're in your house, in his house, and you're drinking the juice, and Godfrey eats some dirt, and Aiden goes to eat some dirt.
Don't do that.
Well, I mean, it's just dirt.
Oh, yeah,
It's
dirt in it.
It's got ghosts in.
Ghosts? Ghosts? Ghosts?
Yeah.
There's ghosts
I'm
in
gonna
the
be real,
dirt.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna need you to tell me in 5 seconds if you're fucking with us.
okay. 5, 4, 3.
Not you. You need to tell us if you're fucking with us. Are you serious about the fucking ghost dirt? Am I haunted?
No, I think your dirt didn't have any ghosts in, but that dirt does have ghosts in.
This one handful of dirt has ghosts in it.
Yeah.
Hey, Jamie,
This is
can I lick that
stupid.
mandible?
No. You
Oh.
told me to. You told me to stop you doing it.
Aiden just sort of
No, I didn't.
drops the dirt and like wipes his hand on his shorts. Like, okay, if
Tongue shit is gay.
listen, I don't want to get attacked by ghosts, right? There's nothing cool about being attacked by ghosts. I can prove that I'm better and cooler than you in a bunch of different ways that aren't eating dirt.
Whatever. Okay, if we're gonna be doing all this gay time shit, fucking, are we? Is that cunt a vampire? Is he dangerous? Do
Does
we give
he-
a shit?
Yeah, does he suck all of Godfrey's blood out?
No, he's a ghost scientist. Yeah.
I told you!
Well,
I told you he's not a vampire!
That doesn't mean he's not a vampire. That just means he is a ghost scientist. I don't think those things contradict.
Okay, well, what do we do here now? What do we do here if it's not eating ghost dirt?
Probably drink the juice.
It is good juice.
A lot of the time we spent here was dealing with the ramifications of you getting possessed.
I got
I don't
possessed.
give a shit.
Yeah, the ghost.
I don't give a shit anymore. He
body.
like Godfrey leaves. He's tired of this time bullshit.
Aiden follows, not wanting to split the group up.
Oh, we're leaving? Alright.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
I don't want to. Do you really trust him to walk out on his own and not get eaten by dirt ghosts?
Probably not. That's fair enough, yeah.
Jamie turns to the Haviland before leaving and just says, "Sorry, dude. There's ghosts in that dirt. If you want to research them, that's
Yeah, look, you've got other things going on. I'll look at this dirt. You guys, yeah.
Yeah, I'll look at
You
the
sort
dirt.
yourself out. I'll look at this dirt. You sort yourself out.
Jamie follows morosely.
All right, you're outside. You know you've got a portal to get to at the bottom of like a cool half pipe.
Aiden is going to attempt the exact same trick he did in the original timeline. Or at least he's going to walk up to the thing in the same way that he did, unless, stopped.
Yeah.
Jamie's not gonna stop this.
Should I roll again, or?
No. Yeah,
Should-
you're a different. It's a different thing. It's a different setup. You're less bothered
Check
by
it.
having been possessed. You do the thing.
That's a 5.
That's a 5. Yeah, you do your trick. You land it. You're like a little unsteady, but like, it's like it's fine. Nothing happens.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice, Jamie? Nothing happened.
Nothing. No, that's not. That's not what's. That's not what. That's not what happened. What? That's not what happened last time. It can't be. No, that.
I didn't do like a 360 last time?
That's. No.
She's supposed to be back. What? No.
So Jamie, she is Aiden?
Yes, it's Aiden. It's who else would be back at this point?
Well,
So what? We need.
I don't-
We need to
I don't
trigger
really
Peel back or
understand
some
all the-
shit?
I don't really understand all the timeline splitting stuff, but if she went back to the other one, well, she already went back there,
Oh.
didn't she? Why would she wouldn't split?
Right. No, this makes perfect sense. No. She went to the wrong timeline.
That-
She didn't get split like we did because they never had the Apple conversation. So she went to the other version of this timeline.
But-
If we call them A and B, we're in B and she went to A.
No, I've done too much for it to.
What?
Not again.
What's happened to the other us?
Oh, no.
Can we then cut back to the to the A timeline, because I think at the same time Aiden has just realized, wait, if she came back here, that means she can't have gone to the other timeline because she never got split. This helps
she
no
has-
one, but he has this realization.
He has this realization.
Joey is kind of
Um,
freaking out because he doesn't know what's going to happen in a timeline that is no longer has like any fate, really.
So, how long do you think you spent like mucking around with ghosts and shit into Haviland's basement?
It was probably
It can't have been
I
that
would guess,
long,
like,
right?
half an hour.
yeah, like half
Yeah,
an
like-
hour sounds reasonable.
Like half an hour, give or take, right? Okay, cool. So back to Jamie
I do have
having a
some-
bit of a freak out.
I do have something I would like to do in the A timeline with Godfrey that will change the situation, maybe not help it.
Okay, cool, go for it. What do you want to do in the A timeline?
Okay, so so who is it has the dimensional ballast again?
Aiden.
Aiden, hand me the dimension shit. Hand it. Give over.
What are you gonna do?
You'll find out. Give it over. He doesn't know how to explain what he's gonna do.
Okay, but you better give it back to me in one piece.
Yeah, whatever. So okay, he's going to do a very similar thing to what Aiden did that time. To what Aiden did. He is going to crank the He's gonna crank that shit to the maximum.
He's going to crank that soldier boy.
He wants to get as wide a view of what he intends to do is like give himself what he's cranking it to maximum. He's gonna get that same layer cake experience.
Yeah,
Joey,
yeah.
seeing him start to do this, sprints at him.
So we crank it to the layer cake experience, and can he identify where all of these timelines, can he understand where A and B timelines, where various versions of this one universe are?
Yeah, they're like because they're like weirdly co-located in a way that is obviously like not mappable in 3D space, but like they're all the multiverses are stacked, and then
Okay.
your A and B are currently like weirdly overlapping.
So Godfrey is going to attempt to punch a hole in these two universes to try and, I guess, he's going to try and punch a hole in these, see if he can open something of a rift between the A and B timelines.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
does he see Aiden with an E while he's doing this?
I don't know. This is a good question for the GM.
This is a good question for the GM. I think it depends. I think it depends what
I mean, they both now have the same amount of dimensions as each other.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But like, what is what is Aiden with an E up to at the minute?
Aiden with an E is pacing back and forth, rather annoyed, waiting for a specific someone to show up, and then when Godfrey appears, she goes, "Oh, about time." Wait a minute, what?
You know, Godfrey is not paying attention. He's decided that he's doing this and he doesn't care about anything else.
Aiden is going to, like, at the same time that Joey is I don't know, still, like, frozen, like, in the same, like, infinitesimal moment that Joey is sprinting over to Godfrey in 3D space, Aiden is sprinting over in however many fucking D space this is.
Yeah.
Hmm. And then, of course, the punch happens, presumably, unless one of you guys wants to stop this fully.
Aiden wants to. I don't.
Hmm.
All right.
We are ruining all of space-time.
You're about to ruin all of space-time. Both of you, roll me a dice.
Okay. Next week for Jamie throttles grandfather time by the neck.
We meet time itself and beat it up. Well, I got a 1, and it did fall on the floor.
I got a 3, so
You got a 3.
I have rolled better.
You have rolled better. You did, however, both roll a failure. So you prevent Godfrey from punching a hole through, like, the fabric of all reality. But you fail to prevent it. But Godfrey, you also fail to make it happen. You move your hand, and on a thousand worlds, blades of grass stir. But nothing like you put your hand through 1,000 realities. You feel the shape of the world like stretch around you, but it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't break. It doesn't rip. But you've got a bit of a better feeling for things, and you send ripples out through this like mass of space.
In both side A and side B, the environments around them shift.
Yeah, in both side A and side B, the wind changes direction, and everything howls a little louder. But we're not at that point in side B yet.
Godfrey
that won't happen inside B for another half an hour.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Godfrey, upon saying that this hasn't happened, that this hasn't done anything, he like, as best he sort of like, he's like, he takes a second to consider, and then he stops considering and attempts to, he really wants a hole punched in this goddamn universe. He's going to like see if he grab the are these like slices of the universe something he could grab and slam his foot through instead?
I mean, you can try. How about you roll me a dice?
Okay. Can I use boost? I think. Can I? Yeah, it's boost. I think in this instance is what I want to be using.
Boost is extra dice, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna use boost on this because I haven't used one in a while.
Yeah.
That is a 1 and a 6.
That's a 1 and a 6. Yeah, you succeed. You put your foot, as much as it is your foot at this, through the fabric of being. And in the moment in side A that we are at, that is 30 minutes ahead of side B, all of a sudden, the wave function collapses. And everybody is there. But we're not there in side A yet, so let's catch up with side A.
Or side B, yeah.
Side B, sorry. We're not there in side B yet. Let's catch up with side B. So, you've been having this conversation, a bit of a freak out for about 5 minutes. You're not in a good way, Jamie, obviously. But what is everyone else going to do?
Been for 1.5 entire days at this point.
Yes. It's been not good.
From Jamie's perspective, what Aiden did was kills myself in front of you, irrevocably changing the course of your life forever. Yeah. But,
yeah, I mean, it's not good.
Jamie fully believes that Aiden is just dead in the other universe, by the way. And just is going to essentially was asked what happened in the other universe. Is going to motor mouth panic mumble out a bunch of stuff to that effect.
Sort of explain the shape of what's happened.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you explain the events of the scope of things. You explain the events of what is for you 3 days of interesting times. How does everyone else respond to that?
Aiden just she died?
I mean, what else? What else was it? She cranked up something on the board, and suddenly was everywhere, and then suddenly didn't exist.
I mean, doesn't sound like she didn't exist. It sounds like you couldn't perceive her.
No, don't do this. Don't do this right now.
Wait, all the board does is add or remove dimensions, yeah? And she just added dimensions, so she probably just moved out of sight.
Yeah, it.
How does that?
Okay, no, I can explain this. So, they say that a two-dimensional person could only see an infinitely small slit, and that is their entire range of vision. So a circle is basically just a line in front of them. They can't perceive all of the sides of the circle like we can. They can't see that it's round. And then they say that, but a two-dimensional person, imagine you're a two-dimensional person going around your two-dimensional life, and then you suddenly see a really small line. It appears out of nowhere. It's really small, and then it suddenly gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and eventually it reaches a point where it starts getting smaller and smaller and smaller again, and then winks out of reality. You've just seen a line appear, get bigger, get smaller, and leave. What has actually happened is a sphere has been passed through your two-dimensional world. But you cannot perceive all 3 dimensions of a sphere.
He's just going to full of fucking rage, snap to attention like a 2D person in 3D space would have their insights fall out.
No, but this is a 3D object passing through 2D space.
Aiden was 3D, and
Look,
Got
look.
more-
This is how the ballast works. It changes dimensions, right? At the moment, my ballast is set to 4, right? 3 spatial dimensions and time. It can go up to, well, I don't know what the highest number is, but if she just moved it up, then she's gone from 3D plus time to, she's changed how many dimensions she has. She's not become a 3D person in a higher dimension. She's become a 10D person or whatever.
If that's true, then what did I do all this for?
I don't know.
And
I
how
don't know why
long
she
would
did
you-
it in the first place.
And how long would you say this argument has taken? Would it be about the
29
explanation-
minutes.
29 minutes. Perfect. A multiverse away, Aiden attempts a 360 and fucks it up and hits the ground. And there is a flash of light. And in this B timeline, in the half pipe, underneath all of you, there is a flash of light, and Aiden appears.
With an E.
With an E. Aiden with an E appears.
She just dusts herself off. Don't worry, guys. I'm okay.
Jamie fucking sprints into the thing full fucking full. Halfway full fucking full. Force collides into a hug with Aiden. With Aiden. In fact, Jamie fucking like falls down the side of the half pipe. She doesn't like skate or anything. She just fucking runs off the edge and just. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
Hi. It's nice to see you too. Are you okay?
I and Jamie just fucking hugs Aiden as tight as physically possible.
Okay. That you're hurting me.
I'm sorry. Jamie backs off a bit.
So, I guess the swap back did happen. Yay!
Wait, but Joey looks at Aiden with an A.
Yeah. The swap back that was supposed to happen. One small problem! I thought you would come back in time to fix things!
What I had!
Then why am I still here?
I don't know. I don't know.
And while you're having this argument, the wind changes direction, and the howling in the breeze of the various monsters gets just a little bit louder. And then it is as if the world is stretched out like a rubber band, and it snaps back into place. And there are 2 Aidens with an A. And all of a sudden, everyone from A and B, the waveform collapses, and everybody left in A and B is there. And there's a large crowd of you all of a sudden in this ditch in the Waking Pit.
Is Aiden with an E... are Aiden with an EA and Godfrey A also there?
No, they're still like
They're still like
two-dimensional.
11-dimensional or whatever.
But you see Godfrey put a foot through the two like overlapping timelines, and I don't know, it snaps. It snaps together.
Without the barrier, they sort of just like absorb each other.
Yeah, they just snap together, and the only people really affected by this are you lot and de Havilland. There's now 2 de Havillands, but it's not really relevant right now.
No, there's also
one of
2
them is in the
legally
office,
distinct High Lord Walners.
No, because the same interactions happened between you and High Lord Walnir and you.
Oh right,
Centipede.
I see.
The only real difference was there is now somebody who has both a second and a third. Oh God! Oh no! Never mind then. There's also 2 people, 2 versions of the same person, one of whom won 3rd place and one of whom won 2nd place on Popularia.
There's just 2 versions of that guy, and they have absolutely no goddamn idea what just happened.
They have
De Havilland
no idea
did.
what just happened.
I'm just thinking, de Havilland went to go and look at the dirt, and the other de Havilland is unconscious in his basement.
Yeah.
2 de Havillands, and neither is expecting the other 2 exist. Because why
Joey,
would they?
Joey, specifically Side A Joey, falls to the ground, tripping because Godfrey, vanished, and then seeing all the other people around, yells.
So
Aiden with an A. Aiden with an A looks at Aiden with an A, who looks at Aiden with an E, who looks at the first Aiden with an A. And they all just wordlessly stare in a triangle.
Godfrey!
Hang on, because Godfrey, the one who put his foot through dimensions, is still in 11-dimensional space or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The other
Let's
Godfrey
just
doesn't know
call
what
it
the fuck is
11
going
because
on.
it sounds good.
11 sounds
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
So and then normal Godfrey is just sort of standing around, and then presumably, Joey yells, and he's like, "What, dude?"
Joey can't hear him.
I haven't done anything.
And then he looks around and he sees that everyone's like cloned or whatever. In his mind, everyone's just cloned or whatever. And he's like, "Sure, it's the Waking Pits, whatever. I guess this can happen."
Is he ever gonna lower his dimensions?
Oh yeah, the Godfrey the other one, because there are 2 presumably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's 2.
There's Godfrey A, who is
God-
11-dimensional, and Godfrey B, who is 3-dimensional.
Who's 3-dimensional and really annoyed
Yeah.
about the fact that everyone is blaming him for something.
Joey looks at that Godfrey and goes, "Not you."
Oh fuck off! All right, and then 11th dimensional Godfrey like cranks back, like A grabs Aiden with A grabs 11-dimensional Aiden because he presumes that 11-dimensional Aiden can't undimension himself without the ballast.
11-dimensional Aiden is Aiden with an E, the girl.
And she has her own board.
She has
because,
her own ballast,
because,
yeah.
Yeah, right.
She can do it, but
Yeah, okay.
she's being forced back into 3-dimensional space anyway.
Yeah, Godfrey cranks back down the dimensional ballast and presumably ends up back in the merged world.
Yeah.
Joey,
you're
as soon as
there,
he
like,
sees Godfrey
everything-
pop into existence, does a running punch into his face.
Ah, Jesus Christ!
Jamie faints.
Aiden with an E, A. Fuck you. Fuck you.
In the game.
Aiden with an EA Sports appears inside within the middle of the non-physical triangle of staring that the other 3 Aidens are currently doing.
Yeah, that's the event Jamie faints in response to.
So
There's now 2 of everybody and 1 Jamie.
So I'm going to. So it didn't work. So, well, it did work. Why did you do that? She turns towards Godfrey A. Why did you do that?
Sometimes to fix something, you just need a little bit of fucking elbow grease. And
I made myself as dimensional as possible to summon the weird woman, because I thought she could fix it normally, and now there's 2 of everyone! Except me! Because there's 4 of me!
Wait, but the weird woman would be summoned by the dimensions breaking, right? Like, that's... because she came from the whole, like, timeline split, too. So if
She's
the,
not
if
like
the dimensions
Gary-
My parents are gonna be so mad at me!
Yeah, you know what? The weird sort of twanging, the weird waveform collapsing, collapses, and in the middle distance, out of actually, here's a fun one. Are there any reflective surfaces around?
I think when Jamie gets back up from fainting, she looks at she is because of the position she fainted in. She is instinctually looking at the surface of at the sole of her laser blades, which are shiny.
Yeah, okay. So the laser blades turn an odd shade of an odd shade of green. Like it's green, but it's like, if you were to describe it, you would say it is the sort of shade dreams have to them. And from your laser blades, in a step that feels rather awkward, but overall works out, an odd woman steps out, and she looks really quite confused for a split second.
Aiden and Aiden. So Aiden with an E, and Aiden with an E, and Aiden with an A, and Aiden with an A, all point at her and go, "You!"
Yeah, it's EA, EB, AA, and AB.
Yeah.
Godfrey sees the woman show up and is like, "Oh hey, what's up? Trying to play it cool."
Well, I was chasing the concept of the number 7, cross the dreams. It's not relevant right now. Anyway, so what the devil did you all do?
There was some
Ask
bullshit
him.
that I don't. There was some bullshit with time that I don't care about that meant that everything was fucked and it was all scary. So I kicked time back into shape.
You're not supposed. How? Okay, so
Do you know what a dimensional whatever the fuck that is? You've heard of those, right?
I understand the concept of dimensions.
Yeah, so I took a thing that it lets you like increase your number of dimensions or something. I don't know how it works and I don't care to learn. I cranked it to the maximum. I grabbed I grabbed this universe and I kicked the 2 timelines back into shape, and now it's all one timeline and all is well.
And all is well, apart from there are 2 of you, apart from one of you for whom there are 4 of you. If I am to understand correctly.
There's only one Jamie.
There's only one Jamie. That's good. That's good. That's a start.
Aiden with an Aiden AA. Aiden AA is just going to go, "Hi, me and my other me here, but not the 2 girl me's. We're not from this dimension. Can we go back to our null? Not even our waking pits. Just please just send us back to null."
But there's 2 of you. What are you gonna do about that?
Aiden AB is like, yeah, dude. What are we gonna do? There's 2 of us. I don't care what we're going to do with 2 of us. I just want to not be here with all of these people. I mean, well, yeah, but I have had a weird day. I've also had a weird day. Did you get possessed? Well, no, but exactly. Okay, you don't need to be mean about it. Jeez.
Both Aidens with an A competing to see who had the worst day.
Unfortunately, AA clears because the ghost.
AA clears because of ghosties.
No, the person who wins is Jamie.
True. Jamie has had to relive the entire day.
Yep.
Jamie has had to relive 1.5 days of strange and odd things.
Jamie is basically just sitting on the floor cross-legged, kind of half dissociating.
I have something to say to all 4 of you, Aidens.
Yeah.
We're never doing that again. This is Joey A talking.
It would have gone fine. It was fine until Godfrey showed up.
Do you know how fucking hopeless it felt?
I said I would be back.
You weren't.
I am now. I was just waiting.
And even if you came back, we had no idea if you could actually do anything to help us.
I just wanted. I told you I was doing that thing where you make someone do something, and the person that I was trying to make do something. She points at the mysterious dimensional woman. Was her.
Or you could have not split the timelines in the first place, Aiden. I'm talking the boy one.
I'm okay. Okay. You know how we established that that is my name, but it's not her name? Okay. It was a thought experiment.
A thought experiment does not need to have impact on real people's lives.
Well, this is... Everything turned out fine. Everything turned out fine.
Timelines again.
We're all here. We're all alive. Everything turned out fine.
There's 2 of all of us now. And we're both real us. There's no magic trickery happening here. There's 2 real versions of us with real lives that we all want to really get back to.
Well, maybe what just happened to the dimensions will... Hang on. So Aiden Aiden is going to grab the crank on his dimensional ballast.
Joey grabs him on the shoulder as he's doing this.
No, listen. If Godfrey can merge 2 timelines together, I can merge together 2 versions of a person into a single person who is both of them. Nobody dies.
I do not want to do that.
Nobody is going to get hurt.
Nobody has to get hurt. I'd rather 2 of me than 1 horrible mix of me.
It'll just be 1 you with 2 different sets of memories.
I don't want 2 sets of memories, Aiden.
Why? Well, sometimes in life we don't get what we want.
Yeah, I've gathered.
Please don't. Don't want this to get any more complicated.
It's not. I'm making it simpler. I'm. Look, right?
It's much simpler to have 2 people with their own lives and memories than 1 person with 2 lives and memories.
Who's to say? Listen.
Let
Who's to say that the waking pits isn't the only place affected? What if we go through that portal and something happens to half of us?
Let me put it this way for you. Having 2 of us is a much simpler problem than having 2 people in one head. Which of those do you want to fucking solve? Hey, do you want to have 4 of your own self in your own head? No, you fucking don't. Having 2 people, 2 separate bodies. Okay, whatever, they're the same person. You are going to make everything worse, and I don't trust you with time anymore.
I didn't do anything with time. All I did was throw a fucking apple!
You people are fucking insane! Godfrey like throws down his board and just Godfrey and also presumably the other Godfrey like just leave. I don't think I want to ride with you fuckers anymore. If this is what it's gonna be like every time now.
I have a solution. Aiden EB like speaks up. Okay, I have a solution. We find a version. We maybe we do the dimension thing. We find a version of Null where none of us exist, and like the spares can like move there.
But then they'd be living somewhere without them.
Wait, no, better idea.
People are making everything.
No, we find a version of the multiverse in which we just suddenly went missing and never were seen again, and we just replace them.
You are making everything so fucking
It's not
complicated.
making it complicated. It means there is one version of each person in each universe. There's still the same people we know are gonna know us, and
But how do we decide who goes there? And also, that seems kind of cruel to the universe we're sending them to, too.
why would it be okay if someone you like, if someone important to you just disappeared forever, wouldn't you take any opportunity to get them back? We're giving them back the person they would have lost. Yeah, so they never have to suffer the loss.
But then we're just writing over we're just making it so that nobody grieves for the ones that went missing. We're just writing over another us.
Okay, I have Aiden AB speaks up. I have an actual idea that isn't something like this. We get a place. We just we get a building and we just sort of live there, and then I don't know, maybe if you want to spend time with your family, you just swap around with the version of you that's spending time with your family. Everyone lives in the same universe, but no one other than us has to know about it.
Wait, we haven't even seen if the people back in Null got affected by the
if there's two of absolutely everyone, then we're fine. I mean, me and other me, actual me, still need to get back to our Null, but it's fine. We can come up with a solution that means nobody that hasn't been doubled knows that there's been a doubling, and everyone can be fine. No one has to be overwritten. No one has to be merged. No one has to do any kind of scary stuff. It's just fine.
I'd like that, please.
I think I can accept that compromise.
You'll have to fucking do, won't it? Because I'm not gonna.
God, what's my grandpa gonna say?
Ideally, nothing. Ideally,
My
he won't.
parents gonna say.
Ideally, they don't find out, and then maybe this will fix itself dimensionally, or maybe this is just how it's going to be forever, and we all have to come up with stories about we've had a secret twin. But
yes,
I think secret twins. I mean, maybe people that like your family, like families won't understand, but you know, anyone else, like yeah. They'll just go,
How
yeah,
are we
I've
gonna
had
go to school?
one
It's
group. Oh no, there aren't any other.
There's there's like books about this stuff, or whatever. Just why don't people just why don't everyone just take like one person goes one day, then another person goes the next, and like take notes and stuff.
Yeah, like share what you learned. It's gonna be
I can
fine.
barely learn it myself. Do you really think I'd be able to teach myself it?
I was gonna say maybe half of us just have to move towns, but if there's only one set of families, then we can't do that, and there's only one of her, and I don't know what's going to happen when I go back to my own dimension, if I even can. It's
Is the woman still here? Question.
the mysterious woman. Is Ash
White
still here?
woman's
Question.
Is Ash still here?
I muted myself to go get some water. I'm back
Yeah.
now. The mysterious
fair
woman
enough.
is
Yeah,
very much still here. I heard like the whole thing. Don't
Cool.
worry,
Mhm.
I accidentally muted myself.
Hmm. I don't really have anything to act on with that. I just wanted to ask whether she was still here or whether she'd just gotten out of there because she was sick of this.
No, she's still here. She's just sort of letting you work yourself out.
So
She's not like an almighty deity.
Mhm.
She's just like a woman who happens to be around.
So, okay. There's 9 of us here. Well, I say we vote on it. All those in favor of, just making it work and, like, not doing anything weird with time to try and fix it, raise your hand right now.
Joey raises his hand.
Both Godfrey's raised their
Specifically,
hands, so
Joey A. Joey B has not been paying attention because he does not understand any of this.
both of the Godfreys raised their hands, but like they haven't just sort of sitting right next to the exit portal, debating just like very nearly just leaving every time something happens.
Jamie just because what's going on? She's been dissociating a bit.
We're voting on making it work and just not trying to fix this with more time stuff.
Jamie puts up her hand.
Joey A says to Joey B, oh, yeah, what are we voting on? And then Joey A, of course, explains the premise, and Joey B goes, I guess, sure.
Okay, so this is, and then back to Aiden AB. So, okay, me, or me, girl, me. You're outvoted because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 votes for me do my thing. Okay, well, you didn't need to be mean about it.
Yeah, that was kind of mean.
What was mean? I don't see how that.
Why do you
Holding a
guys give a
vote?
shit about being mean right now? Of all the fucking times.
I've had a hard 3 days. Okay.
That is 6 votes to 3, even if they all say no, and if they all say yes, then it's 9 votes to nothing, or whatever. Let's get... Oh no, we have to go to Quahalia after this. Wait. Like Aiden AB looks at Aiden AA. Dude, this gets us home. Quahalia's like, you know, this was the point of the run, right? I mean, yeah, but what if it only sends one of us home? Then at least one of us is home.
You two both have the ballast, so it doesn't really matter at this point if you get sent home automatically. You could just do what my Aiden did.
Right. Oh yeah. No, I can... If I get sent home without him, I can just move up my dimensions and sort of grab him and just pull him back. Huh. Couldn't I just do that now? Hold on. Couldn't I just step through dimensions now?
I mean, probably.
He goes up to the dimensional woman. Hey, if I, like... How many dimensions do I have to go to in order to just step through different versions of the multiverse to get to my own one?
I think yours and mine's method of traveling between these things is very
Okay, but it's like it's 6, right? I think it's 6.
I mean, it's probably 6.
Okay. Hey, other me but not girl me. Should we go? I mean, don't you want to do a whole thanks for having us? You've been a nice host. Thanks for letting us into your multiverse. Well, I mean, I want to go home. And then Aiden AB cranks his dial up to 6.
Jamie just sort of like feebly waves goodbye.
Joey also waves goodbye.
And then Aiden
Very
AA.
pointedly does not.
Then Aiden AA, who is still there, is just like, okay, well, I hope you guys can work this whole thing out. You're pretty cool. You're all pretty cool.
Thanks, man. I'll see you in the reflection.
Yeah, probably. I don't have a good feeling about this. I feel like either I'm gonna get lost in another dimension with another me or without him, or I'm gonna just come back here at some point. So I don't think this is goodbye forever, but we'll always have the ghost house.
Wait, you should swap footage with our Aiden.
Yes! Right! Okay, yeah. Aiden, hold on. Okay, well, the other me is already gone, but he doesn't have the ghost footage, so... And then he just sort of goes over to EA and then swaps cameras. She's not really paying attention fully, but like swaps cameras. Yeah. Thanks for that. I thank you. This is... You already had a good, like, ending line. I'm overstaying my welcome. I'm so sorry about everything. Don't throw any more apples. And then he and then he cranks the dial up and disappears.
I want to say good riddance, but I also kind of already miss him.
Fuck off.
Then Aiden EA, who I can now just call Aiden A. This was the
Thank
main
God.
reason for doing that. Aiden A is just gonna go, okay, so we just... Let's go to Quahalia. Because we said we were going to, and we already bought the things. So
Jamie, do you have the marble?
Marble. Oh yeah, Jamie pulls out some of the marble.
Okay, at least we got something.
okay, Aiden EA will then just put her hand like in the center of everyone, like, I want everyone to promise that we're not gonna let this get to us. That we're gonna just keep going, and this is just a little bump on the road. And nothing more.
Joey B puts his hand in first.
Godfrey just leaves. Both of them. Like they're out. They like throw on their fucking reality binders and just get out of
Joey, seeing them leave, puts his hand in the center too, despite Godfrey.
there.
Amy feebly puts her hand in the center.
Aiden B puts her hand in the center as well. And then just goes, so do we do like a cheer? And then Aiden A just goes, I think we need to stop. I think we need to make sure they don't, you know.
Like die or whatever?
Yeah, Quahalia's scary, and then we have to go to Desneen, and I what if he forgets to put his mask on and before he gets to Desneen?
Yeah.
All right, then let's hurry up.
Yeah.
Jamie just takes this opportunity to give another hug to Aiden A. And just please don't have to do that again.
Joey fucking awkwardly hugs both of them at the same time.
The classic.
The classic.
Yay.
Aiden just like, I mean, we've proven that I'll be okay, but if that's okay. Can I go 2D though? That's cool sometimes.
Oh, yeah, but like the other version didn't like the other version of you. No, that might not have. The other version of you said it gave him nausea.
Oh, well, I had a moment like that where I had to go through try to sort of slip through a crack in a wall, and the crack was really thin, so I just sort of merged into the wall and then went around, and it was bad. It was not good.
Yeah. Like you can do it, but like if it's bad, then I wouldn't recommend it.
It's fine. I just won't go in any cracks anymore.
Okay. Amy gives a kind of dorky thumbs up.
Hey, look. Everything is fine. It all worked out.
Yeah.
And now you've got 2 of all your friends. She's
Yay.
not putting a lot of effort into that one. It's just like, she's saying, oh, it's a good thing. Is it though? Is it?
Really?
Is it?
Amy thinks it's a good thing. Friendship.
Friendship.
Jamie loves her friends.
And Chip.
And then Aiden B is already following after the Godfreys.
Joey B has been staring off kind of confused the whole time because he never properly understood the timeline stuff because there was never the full conversation about it.
Jamie makes a mental note to make some sort of PowerPoint presentation about it.
Yeah, the
Godfrey
B
does not-
timeline never had the discussion about time travel.
Godfrey completely understands. Neither Godfrey understands anything about time travel. But from Godfrey who fixed everything, Godfrey who fixed things perspective, it's
Quote.
like he did something good for everyone else, and then they all got mad at him, and it's like he doesn't get why there would be a problem with this.
As soon as she's through the portal, Aiden B will find the nearest Godfrey and hug him.
I'll be real. I think it depends.
They
on
won't.
Which Godfrey.
I know they won't react. Yeah, which Godfrey is the most likely to like be in second place if they're racing or some
Probably
shit?
this. I mean, they're not racing because I don't think either. I think they're going at roughly the same clip, but I think probably the Godfrey who didn't do it. The Godfrey from Timeline B probably didn't leave quite as fast.
Hug.
I think he tries to just he doesn't react fantastically violently, but he does try to just sort of shake Aiden off.
Okay. Just... You're our friend, and we care about you.
Godfrey sort of rolls his eyes and just tries to get it, and just like keeps boarding off.
Aiden just smiles and follows him. I have to update my graphic fucking again.
Oh yeah, you've got to
You have
double
to-
everyone.
I've kept updating the graphic throughout the session, and things keep happening.
I don't know how to stress. I was like, okay, I have a thought in my head for both how time travel works and how like multi-dimensions work. And then I just sort of let you play in that space. Everything that happened is largely the consequences of your own action.
This is
the thing.
only
no,
the
this
fourth run.
Fucked up that Aiden has awoken his fucking planeswalker spark.
Yeah, like fundamentally, this has just been like you worked out a system of time travel and dimensions
we've broken
and shit,
it.
and we've just sort of run at it repeatedly, and eventually something has happened.
Time travel
Yeah,
is a game, and brother, we have installed several cheat engines at once.
I think the thing I was not necessarily expecting was A, the circumstances for how you would get to Timeline B, and B, Godfrey putting his foot in it.
Time travel is a game, and we've installed a gun mod.
My thought process was like, okay, so this is going to... So obviously some things are happening. Godfrey has been generally disinvolved from the time travel shit, and I think... So I do want to get him involved in all of this, and I figured the best way to do that for him to be like, okay, what's the most practical thing you can do to fix something? You hit it. If you hit your TV, it starts working again. Very simple. Punch time.
They didn't even
cost
talk
of
to the
maintenance in the
dimensional
timeline.
woman.
I was also very much
I mean,
thinking
I
about
guess
Rebecca from MTG.
there's currently still two Godfreys, one Aiden and a Jamie with the woman, but
Hmm.
they're probably also just going to leave.
Jamie,
Yeah, like-
Jamie turns to the woman. Is like, you did not tell me this would happen.
I realized... I didn't realize you could mess around with it so effectively.
Even did I.
Where
You guys
were
are too good at breaking the timeline.
where were you when I was all, you know, where were you?
What do you mean, where were you?
Well, I just cranked it up to maximum, which is 11 apparently, and I was waiting for you.
I can do like...
Of course
You can
the
just
maximum is-
turn a dial?
Yeah.
To get to like 4, I have to do maths that doesn't fit within the shape of the world. Like, and you just... I can't do 11.
Oh, I just thought you were.
High dimensionality.
I just thought you were. I don't know. I thought you were magical or something. Not magical, because magic isn't real, but I thought you were just a really high dimensional person, and I thought if I went really high dimensional, we'd talk and you'd fix everything.
No, I'm like 3 dimensions, and I can... I mean, I've got some stuff you can't do, but like... You probably... I mean, maybe you could. I don't know if this is the right space. I mean, here where you are is like... Look, it doesn't really matter. The point at hand is I can't do that. I can mess around with the laws of reality, but dimensions are something I don't really do anything with.
Oh, So I would have been waiting well, I guess I wouldn't have been waiting a really long time, because I would have probably at some point realized you weren't coming. But
Yeah. I guess so.
well, it's nice to meet you anyway. She
It's
extends
nice
a
to see you
hand for a
too.
handshake. I'm
You get a very
Aiden.
prim and proper handshake. I'm Elizabeth. Liz for short.
Okay. That's weird.
Why is that weird?
That's my name.
Huh. My family name is Hunter, if that's anything.
No, mine is. Well, it's not that.
Okay, cool. That's good, I think.
Yeah, that's. It's just a weird coincidence, though.
So
Yeah,
there's
it's just a
not
weird
more
coincidence.
Aidens walking around.
No, I don't think.
Notably for Jamie and probably not the Joeys, but like at least for Jamie, this is her first time learning this.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Joeys probably knew and then forgot.
Yeah, the Joeys hearing that are like, oh, right, fuck, that's what it was.
That's what it was, right? Yeah.
Jamie's not going to bring it up right now. She's had a hard day.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, look, you've got places to be. I've got my own stuff to be getting on with. I'll leave you to it. I guess. I don't know. Do I need to come to your original dimension and set up a PO box or something?
Probably not. This is. I mean, we're from Null.
Okay, cool.
I mean, you could come there, but it's really boring.
Yeah, and I mean, is the sun still in your sky?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I can't. I really. Yeah, I can't.
Wait. Can I see the inside of your mouth?
What? Why do you need to do
I
that?
just want to make sure of something.
I mean, sure, I guess. If you really must, and she opens her mouth, and you see that no, she doesn't have vampire fangs. She has like, you know how sharks have like multiple layers of teeth?
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
Oh, cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm not a vampire, if that's what you're asking.
Well, obviously vampires aren't real, but I just needed to make sure. And you said you can't go in the sun.
Yeah, that's for different reasons.
Does the So does the sun not hurt you?
I mean the sun doesn't. I mean the sun wouldn't like hurt me, but the sun doesn't really like me either.
The sun doesn't like you.
It depends on your kind of sun.
Big?
No, just don't worry yourself about it.
Actually, I
It's
don't even
okay.
think it's that big. I think, relatively speaking, compared to a lot of other stars, it's quite small.
Yeah, but it's not. This would be a very long story, and I think you've had a long enough day.
Yeah, it's not appropriate for me to ask all these questions. I'm sorry. I'll go now.
It's not inappropriate. It's just it would be a very long answer, and you should go spend some time with your friends, I think.
Yeah, all. I was gonna say 5, but does the other me count? Am I friends with other me? Oh no. But then I won't be friends with some of my friends' Oh no. Oh no 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 no. And then she's gonna run off to the portal.
You pan over to the two Joeys and they're having a very friendly conversation.
Of course.
The Joeys are just chill.
And Joeys are fine.
You pan over to the two Godfreys and they're pointedly ignoring each other.
There's only one of Jamie.
There's only one of Jamie. And on that note, I think we shall end this session and return next time to Quahalia.
To do some proper Slugblaster after whatever the hell that was! When I said to you in DMs, I think it would be cool if we got both of the Aidens, I wasn't expecting to get both of the Aidens.
Well, as before, I had a little personal count of how many slams other Aiden had took. Like adjusting for things that would or wouldn't have happened.
Mm-hmm.
So it was sort of adjusting from there.
This isn't this isn't Slugblaster, this is Homestuck.
A little bit, yes.
There was a doomed timeline, and Godfrey undoomed it.
With his foot.
With his foot! I'm gonna stop my recording. What the hell?